Here's a little overview of what I've done to the 800. Blinkers and flashers, pod lights, glass front windshield with manual wiper. You've got a JBL speaker mounted in a big fire extinguisher, double pew rack, 600 back window. You just got to cut the corner a little bit. Here's all the switches. You got your horn, you got your flashers, you got your turn signals, you got your normal work mode, and your dome light. And the pod lights are mounted over here, little switch. Now let's go into how to do all these switches for you guys. For this process, you're going to want to reach down here, pop it out, pop it out. There's two clips in the very top too. Watch it, the cords are not that long. I'll hear your switches. If you open your phone, type in Google Translate, hit the camera button, it will translate for you. I'll show you some examples on screen, what goes to what. So your flashers will look like this. Your turn signals will look like this. And your horn will look like this. Now time to take off the windshield, which requires all four mounts to be undone. Starting with your horn underneath the hood. This little harness will be right here. I undid it, strapped it here, plugged it right in, looped it right out of the fan way, and so it wasn't touching the hot radiator. I put the lighter one on the inside, dark one on the outside, and the horn worked perfect. There's one thing you need to do to get your flashers and blinkers working underneath the bed. It's easier if you pop it. These wires will standard come in yellow to yellow. If you switch the yellow to orange, now your backup lights turn into your flashers and blinkers. There's one on both sides. It's just a pole connection, so just wiggle it if it got a little dirt in it and pop it out. The trickiest part of this whole build you're going to run into is the blinker control module that I'll have linked down bottom. I have it zip tied directly to the power steering. It is normally behind this. You can reach your hand up through and pull it off the wall and relocate it. Or your other options is to remove these 4 screws to remove this. Then there's 3 or 4 more screws so you can pull this out so you can get to it and wire it behind the dash where the stock location is. I strongly recommend, if you're going to put any pod lights or aftermarket things on it, buying the Busbar. The plug is right here, you plug directly into. There's a bolt to remove to mount it. And then you can wire all your pod lights, your dome lights, whatever you want into it. I also mounted my pod lights without drilling into anything. I bought this bracket I will link, and I tapped it right into the mirror. Just took the bolt out and put the bracket underneath the bolt. I've had good luck with off-roading, they haven't come loose. It's how I've put a 600 windshield in the back of this without drilling any more holes. Underneath this, there's a little notch cut out with my vibrating saw, so it can push up in, so all the holes line up much better. There will be a little bit of forcing to make the holes line up, but I have not had a problem out of it. Another thing I strongly suggest, you can't see it with the tinted windshield. There's a battery tender that is solar in the back window that you plug directly into the battery, so you don't have to worry about it running dead if you don't use it for a week or so at a time.